Welcome back to the Distressed Princess. I'm Rhonda. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I decorated my house for Christmas this year. I had a clear vision back when I went to Magpie Market days of what I wanted, and so I dug out all of my decorations and I put it all together, and I also thrifted some new things, and I spent a little bit of money at Walmart and the Dollar Tree. But I'm going to show you where everything came from, and if you want to get the look that I did, I'm going to show you exactly how. Now, my house is small and it's nothing fancy, but you'll notice some little quirky things, like I have to have a gate up around my Christmas trees and things, and this is why. I have bunny rabbits and they free roam in the morning times, and so I have to keep my trees and decorations and especially my cords put up so that they can't get chewed on. So if you're ready, here we go. We're gonna start off with the Christmas trees. I have 3 small trees this year, and one is actually the top of my large Christmas tree that I used to bring out every year, but I have fashioned it in a basket so that it fits my corner where I can keep everything away from the bunny rabbits. And then beside that, I got a Christmas tree from Walmart this year, and it is a pre-lit cashmere 4-foot tree that I absolutely love, and the Sherpa bow on top of it was perfect. That all came from Walmart. I'm going to link everything that I purchased this year, but there's really not much. I really made do with a lot of stuff that I already had. But about this cashmere Christmas tree, it is such a good buy, I think, for the money. It's got lots of fluffy branches. The color is very realistic, and it's pre-lit, so that was all good to me. And I used flour sack towels for a tree skirt because I didn't have anything else for it right now. And of course the Sherpa bow on top. This thing apparently went viral. I don't know. It's sold out. We can't find it in any store around where I live, but I'm going to link it. I hope that it's back in stock. The small bows are also from Walmart. I liked that they had the long tails. They're from My Texas House, and they were very inexpensive for already having the hangers. If you go to the Dollar Tree, you recognize these, and they would be pretty painted white. They would be pretty with the antique gold rub and buff, but I left them plain to be my pops of black that I wanted with my white and green. And they sit on top of my speaker for my TV. So I know that that's not very pretty. The speaker is not very pretty, but I do love these little packages that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. This canvas art that I got at Hobby Lobby was very inexpensive during its 50% off phase, which is still going on, but I think they're out of stock online. I'll try to link if I can, but you can find really pretty art there at Hobby Lobby. Even if it's not this one, you can find something. Now, my main tree, well, what I'm calling my main tree because it's my biggest, fluffiest tree, is actually the top of my 6-foot tree. It's like 6.5 feet, I think. It's only the top section, and I've just stuck it down in a basket that actually belonged to my mama, so it brings in my mama for Christmas, which I love. But I also think that it's just so very farmhouse and cute. It's sitting up on a footstool that I have that I covered with a thrifted blanket to make it all stand up as tall as I wanted it to in my corner. My ornaments were all from the Dollar Tree, even the candles, the clip-on candles. I totally recommend those. Those are so cool to put out. I did my clusters of little cheap shatterproof balls because my cats will get in there and mess everything all up as soon as I'm done with this video, promise. And my angel that I thrifted at Goodwill, it's been 2 or 3 years ago now, maybe? No, longer than that. I think I've had her 3 or 4 years, and I love her face. She's been my favorite angel that I have ever had. I hope that I get to keep her forever and that she never gets broken. Now, I need to do something about that cord that's sticking out there to the left side of my little Christmas tree. I'd like to hide that somehow, but this is how this corner is looking, and this big giant crochet tablecloth is the best thing that I have ever put on this black chair that belongs to my husband. It's a recliner, and it's his chair, but sometimes I don't want a big black chair in my house. So anyhow, this is my TV cabinet. This footage was recorded during the snowstorm that took over almost all of Illinois, so I didn't have any light really. It was very cloudy and dark outside, so sorry the lighting is a little screwy. But the pretty little church came from the Dollar General store, and that's one of my favorite things that I got this year. I got 2 metal lanterns from Amazon, and this dough bowl is from the Dollar General store. The deer I've had for some time. I don't remember where he came from. That green crystal tree came from Target last year. All the little snowflakes, the wooden snowflakes, came from Amazon, and there's my other tall lantern. Then I got 2 tall Christmas trees, the wooden Christmas trees that are from the Dollar Tree. This church is a DIY from last year. I painted up a Goodwill church, and I will link that video. If you ever see a chunky piece of wood that's chippy, stick a Christmas tree branch in it. And of course, I have pulled up on my TV a nice country Christmas scene from YouTube, of course. It always makes me very happy to have a nice, pretty picture pulled up on my TV, and sometimes they have music. The other Christmas tree, the third little Christmas tree, is a Goodwill find. It was originally from Target. It's a threshold tree that was $40. I got it for $15. And the sled is a DIY from a previous video. So that was the biggest part of decorating, but then I had my mantle to contend with, and I never know what to do with mantles. So I pulled out everything, and I first had a big giant garland on there, but then that felt like it was overtaking the room. So then I came up with a new plan. I just pulled out everything that was my color scheme, which was mostly white with green and black. So everything that I had that was those colors, and anything wooden I also included. That's what I put up on my mantle. I love my angel that came from a craft fair. I think I linked one similar back in my Market Days video. If I can link that, I will. There's another Amazon snowflake. The little houses are from Target many years ago, and so you don't have to have a big fancy garland. I just tucked in little pine branches in between my pieces, and that filled in perfectly. And the only other thing I could add a strand of lights. That's the only thing I feel like would be missing from my mantle this year, and I might add those later. And I'll be sure to link the videos if you recognize any of these DIYs. And before we leave the living room, I want to show you this cozy blanket from Amazon that is thin and lightweight, but so soft and cozy. And my favorite nativity scene that I just purchased last year from christianbookstore.com, I think. And I love the little animals, especially in this nativity set. And the tiny baby Jesus. I love him. Now my favorite thing in the kitchen is the top of this cabinet. I love how it turned out. I have a wax warmer that is from my mama and a pitcher with some greenery. And the thing that makes this so special is the twinkling lights. This light set came from the Dollar General store, and it does all sorts of things, but what I like about it most is that it can come out to the tips of these branches and you can't really see the wires. So I love this light set. It was like $5 at the Dollar General. The Christmas tree crock came from Michael's a couple of years ago, and these reindeer came from Walmart. They have very similar ones out this year. The one is not looking up though. You have one standing deer, one laying deer, but it's not really looking up. They're a little different, but still so cute. I still have my DIY jingle bells hanging on my cabinet, which I love the sound of. I think it might still be a work in progress because I can see still a picture going on that wall and hanging some snowflakes down over that cabinet. Don't you think that that would be so pretty? I didn't do much to my open shelving. I added the tiny wreaths. I got those at the Dollar General store. I put those on my canisters. I added a small wreath around my tea canister and some coffee mugs that I believe either came from the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General store. A few of the Christmas trees up top, those were Target, I believe, a couple years ago, and the white one came from Menards a few years ago. So all stuff that I already had, but I could still have room to add more, like some candy canes on top of that scale or some greenery up there. On my kitchen island, I have everything on a tray. I love my Goodwill dishes. I got my tiny reindeer salt and pepper shakers at Cracker Barrel a few years ago. The crochet potted tree was a craft fair item, and I thrifted the little milk jug that the tree is sitting in. Having everything right there on that little tray makes it very convenient to remove when I'm cooking. And I also display my dishes over on my granny shelf that I made. That was a DIY video that I will link, and it was very simple. Everything on this shelf was thrifted except for the recipe box and Recipe to Be Merry. They were from the Dollar General store last year. I tucked in a few sprigs of greenery here and there, and I just love that look. I think it's so simple and easy to get. And I like that I have the pops of red in my kitchen where I don't in my living room. Some people may disagree and think that you should carry the same theme throughout, which my theme is still pretty much the same. It's just I added a little bit of red in the kitchen, and that was to accommodate my mama's wax melt that had the red cardinal that I just knew I had to set out this Christmas. So that's my house this Christmas. I haven't decorated anywhere else but my living room and my kitchen. I don't really plan to, but I like what I did. It's pretty simple and very inexpensive, and I enjoyed sharing it with you all. Links are in the description box down below. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye!